Most of the people who've done this, not all of them, but most of them did a fair amount of training, but actually arriving, the reality is very different. It's an alien landscape for most participants, and one that's so different to life we're used to. What about you when you set off into space? You'd done so much training, but then you finally got there. How different was it to your expectations, to your training, to what you were perhaps anticipating?
You know, we did a lot of training on the ground, right, with how to operate the spacecraft, how to operate systems, how to fly the spacecraft, all the things we're going to do on the mission. And you train and train and train for all of that. When you go up on your first flight, though, it's really hard to train for what it's actually going to be like, particularly once you get into a zero-G environment and you're floating. And it's not just you floating, it's everything you own floating. So just like this challenge we just went through, one of the big challenges in what we just did when we're moving from camp to camp is stuff management. Track your stuff. Where's my next set of hiking socks? You know, where, good luck tracking your toothbrush and stuff like that. But same thing in space, because in space, since you're floating in zero-G, anything that you normally have with you that you're working on, let's take just putting your clothes on in space. If you drop your clothes here on Earth, they're gonna go on the ground. But up in space, everything you're putting on, you may have 6 things you got to put on. Well, you don't have 6 arms, and if you let go of them, they're gonna float away. And so you have to secure everything. You have to know where it is, secure it with Velcro or secure it in a handhold or something like that, and figure out how to do all of that stuff. And so the biggest learning curve, and it's something you can't learn on the ground, is how to actually work in a microgravity zero-G environment. And that's probably and you learn that only by doing it.